In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this amazing morning? It is a beautiful day. I am feeling great. I am feeling energetic. I am wearing yellow so I could bring the energy. I am feeling so good. Just for this, I'm feeling good, period. But this morning I'm feeling really energetic. I actually slept in. Usually I'm up at 4. I woke up this morning at about 5 something. And so it set me back a little bit, but I feel energized. I feel ready to take over the day, the month, the whatever, right? I'm ready. So if you guys do not know, I am Miss Nikkie, your host of Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of hey y'all. Hey y'all, I am Miss Nikkie, your host for Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I'm also known as the Dean of Bubble Babes University, and that is BABEZ University. If you are not yet a member of our community, please go on over to bubblebabesuniversity.com, click community, join the membership. It is free. Set up an account. There's lots of information for you there. If you would like to take it a little bit further and you want some more information and you need some more classes and details and stuff like that, you can join us at the Honor Society. The Honor Society is an all-access membership. It's subscription-based. You have access to previous lives, downloads, classes, accountability group, a book club. I just started the book club back up, y'all. The book club is back up. And all kinds of information over there, resources, downloads, everything that you need. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. We're definitely going to be having a Black Friday sale for membership, so you'll be able to save 50% off for the entire year. I'm thinking about that. I'm not exactly on it yet, but I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Matter of fact, that is what I'm going to do. 50% off for the entire year. So that is what we are going to be doing for Black Friday. What else? Today's going to be a fun, light day, but I want to know how you guys were feeling about yesterday. This week we've been talking about goals and stop setting fake goals and start setting not realistic, because I don't want to use that word realistic. I hate when people tell me that you got to be realistic. I really don't like that. So stop setting superficial goals based on somebody else's goals, based on what you see somebody else had, based on what you think success is, because you're gauging your success on somebody else's success. So to actually really hone in and see what success means for you. So let's check and see who is in the building this morning. Make sure y'all take this link out and share it with everybody. Let them know we live and we popping. Coffee with Nikkie is live, y'all. She is live, y'all. All right, so first in the building, we have the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois says, good morning, Queenies. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Tamara. Tamara says, good morning. Good morning, Ursulette. Ursulette said, good morning, beautiful bubble babes. Good morning, Yolanda. She said, good morning, babes. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Deltra said, good morning, happy Friday. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on, Miss Deltra. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Yes, Melissa. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Betty Rose. Betty Rose says, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Thank goodness it's Friday. Hey, thank goodness it's Friday. Miss Lloyd said, happy Friday. And Annie says, hello, everyone. Listen, listen. Yesterday, we went live with Allie Ray Haney, and she went off. She told you guys exactly, like, how to keep your brand consistent, what you need to do, things you need to look for, all those type of things, and we're going to talk about that. But I want to talk about my blooper that happened yesterday. Cousin, you guys know how is the best moderator on earth. She had sent Sean a message, and she was like, where is she? She's supposed to be live. Now let me tell y'all something. Me, Allie, and we went live, but we didn't go live, but we thought we went live, and we were having a whole show. I did an intro. I went through everybody's name. I went and gave, she did her intro. We had some banter going back and forth. And then I looked and I realized that we were not even going live. So, or I don't know how long it was, but like maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. And we were going through that whole thing. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, Allie, we are not even live. And she was like, what? So we had to do the whole thing all over again. So that's what happened last night. So yesterday I would have been on time, but we had, like I said, we had did that whole thing without even being live. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Let me know what's going on this morning. How are you feeling this amazing morning? Are you feeling blessed? Are you feeling renewed? Are you feeling revitalized? What are you feeling this morning? The energy that I have this morning, I just feel like it's just a breath of fresh air. It feels like sunshine. It feels really good this morning. It feels really good. And not to mention, it could be because I'm getting confirmation from, things that I'm the direction that I'm going in, and I'm getting confirmation, and it feels really good. It feels really good to know that you are in alignment with the ideas and the thoughts and things that you want to bring forth. So it feels really, really good. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Also, I got some freebies. I got some things for you guys that from Malaysia and also from Allie. And also, we're going to talk about some things. Again, it's going to be on the light tip. It's not going to be too heavy. But yes, and yes. So let me know how you're doing. And I want to know, did you guys enjoy yesterday's class? Did you guys enjoy yesterday's class? Put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if you enjoyed yesterday's class. Yesterday's class, we went about an hour and a half, and it was awesome. The hour was, doing the understanding branding and understanding how you can be consistent. All that happened in the first hour. The second part of the class was Allie going through you guys' businesses and, observing what she sees and if it matches what you say that your brand is. And it was so amazing yesterday. So I hope that everybody got something from that yesterday. Let me know. All right, so Ursula says, I feel rejuvenated and inspired. Yes, come on, rejuvenation. I truly enjoyed last night. And you know what it felt like for me, for you, Betty Rose? It felt like confirmation that you are on the right path, confirmation that you are doing something that is going to be special for a lot of women, or a lot of men, or a lot of fathers, or a lot of mothers, right, of autistic children. And it gave me that feeling that we are on the right track, let me see. I figured it out, Ursula. I filled it in. Don't worry, girl. I got it. Let me see. I feel rejuvenated and off to a fresh start. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Let's go. She was very helpful. Yes, indeed. I'm feeling ready with the caps. Yes, I'm feeling ready. Come on, I'm feeling ready. I feel gratitude. Yes, and yes, Miss Loyce. Gratitude is always the thing to do. The thing to do, the attitude for gratitude. Yes, yes, and yes. Feeling clarity. Yes. This is what I love to hear. This is what I love to hear. I love to hear that you are feeling like you are moving upwards instead of feeling stuck, right? Or not moving, moving backwards. So this is so good. All right. So what were your thoughts about yesterday's class? What were your thoughts about yesterday's class? And I just wrote a few questions and things like that, but what were your thoughts about yesterday's class? I know you enjoyed it, but what were your takeaways? Because there were some things, and I thought for quite a few people, there were some great takeaways for you guys, some things that you could start implementing into your business immediately. One thing that she said that I absolutely loved, and this one was for Melissa, because I was, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh yes, absolutely yes, right? So for Melissa, she was saying, I see the travel and things like that as far as with the zip codes. And she was like, luggage. And I was like, ooh, the luggage. I could see the luggage in your content. And so that sparked up something for me. And it sparked, usually you start going down a rabbit hole of ideas. And I was going down a rabbit hole of ideas of what I thought of with the luggage. But yes, so good, especially now. This is the holiday times. Where are your people at? What are they doing? Are you traveling to see your friends and your family? Are you having a friendsgiving? Are you celebrating Christmas with your loved ones wherever they are? And just all of that family and all of that togetherness in your content, I can see for the holiday season. I can see it bringing people together. I can see all of that for Melissa. So that was something that really stood out to me, that I truly, truly, truly enjoyed. So, did anything stick out to anybody in the room? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Did anything stick out to you? Also, another thing that stuck out to me was Betty Rose, because me and Miss Betty Rose, we be behind the scenes trying to work this thing out. But good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. She is, her candle line is about finding space and relaxation for moms who are moms of autistic adults or even autistic children, and sharing her expertise and how it was important for her to find these pockets of time for herself in order to bring herself back, back to zen, or back to herself, to feel like, okay, I can take on a day, I could do this without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling worried, without being fearful. And so that was really good. That was something that also stuck out to me for Miss Betty Rose. And it just goes to show that you are on the right track. It goes to show that we are going to bring that message together and snatch it together like a ponytail, and get out here and do the damn thing, because you are on the right track. Especially, one thing I really enjoy is when an idea or your branding or your business, you speak about it. And I spoke on her behalf, but you speak about it and other people hear the idea and it's like, oh, it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, it just gives me a little bit more, not a confirmation, but it gives me a little encouragement to keep moving forward and things like that. So that was one of the things that also stood out to me for Betty Rose. Ursula says, I need to get focused and more intentional. Yes, yes, and yes. Intentional, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Get laser focused. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So those are the things that stuck out to me. Also for cousin, also for Heartbeat Candle Co., who is also known as Latrice, the best moderator on earth. Her branding and putting the Bible verses on her candles, or including the Bible verses. I'm like, yes, yes, and yes, right? Because the Bible verses connects the faith base to her brand, right? It connects the story to it, and that was something that was awesome to me. And I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking out loud, good morning, Laura. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now that I'm thinking out loud, I'm thinking that maybe it could kind of be like, Okay, so look. So I'm kind of thinking that it can be a card that you add to the candle collection, like the purpose collection and things like that. There's a card that you can do, just a little like square flashcard or something like that that you can include with the candle, and each candle will have a Bible verse or something like that. But I'm also thinking that you could do a Bible verse not flashcards, deck, a Bible verse deck for the purpose collection, or just for heartbeat candle code period, and it could be a whole compilation of all of your favorite Bible verses, or all of the verses that maybe you know that you recite certain verses to people all the time, right? Maybe those are the things that you could use within your deck. I think that would be awesome, because then people could use the deck and they could pull a card for the day, and that could be something that will inspire them for, or encourage them for the moment or the day, or you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I think that would be an awesome idea. I think that would be an awesome idea. Let me know what you thought, what you think. There's something that I just thought of right now. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Laura. Good morning. Chantel said that was a great live last night. Yes, it was. It was a great live yesterday. Um, and then I say good morning to you, Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I want to know, now that I got you all in the room, and I know that it was a little bit scattered, and I think it's because people came in at different times, and so everybody didn't put it on time. But what she asked yesterday, what are your three brand descriptors? What are the three words that describes your brand? Right? What are the three words that describe your brand? So please put in the chat the three words that describes your brand. Three words that describe your brand. And I know a lot of you have posted it yesterday, but what do you have for me today? A lot of you guys missed it. And again, I think it's because you didn't come in. We weren't on at the same time. You may have been behind on a, maybe lagged, or you may have caught the live late, and so you started it from the beginning, and so when we were on real time, you were a little behind, because like I said, the answers came up, they came up pretty late. So let me know what are the three words that describes your brand. Three words that describes your brand. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And once you know what these three words are, I want you to put them on a post-it. I want you to put it somewhere where you're going to see this information. I want you to put it wherever you put your brand information, that you put these things, because everything has to fall in line with those three words, right? Everything that you do, your content, your photography, your descriptions, everything has to go into those three words. Does my content make you feel one, two, and three? One, two, and three. So Callie, okay, so we got some in the chat. So Yolanda says sensual, luxurious, and fun. Love that. Melissa says colorful, clean, and earthy. I love that. I love that. Let me see. What else do you guys have in the chat? Let me see your three brand descriptors. Three brand descriptors. I would even go so far, Melissa, and say sustainability in yours. So I may not say earthy, I may say sustainability or sustainable for you, because then that could encompass the earthy and the environmental care, the environmental awareness. It can kind of encompass all of that for you. So I think I would probably use sustainability. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you got, 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 what you got. And let me know also, does this help you to get some more clarity? Does it help you to get clarity on like the direction you need to go with your content? Because I know some people were struggling with content, and they were talking about that last night. Struggle with your content. Does it help you to see, okay, so I know that my content has to fall in line with these brand descriptors, because this is what, this describes what my brand is. And remember, she said the branding is the feeling. It's the feeling. It is not just the physical attributes. It is also a feeling. It is the thing that you want people to feel about your brand. It's the experience that people are going to have with your brand. So this is going to help you across the board, because if you know this is what you want people to feel when they're opening up your package, or when they're looking at your content, or when they are reading your copy. If you know these are the things that you want people to feel, you're going to start moving in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just everywhere. Instead of just everywhere. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, girl. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's true. Okay. Ursulette says holistic, sophisticated, and inspired. I changed mine from last night. Okay. All right, make sure you write that down. Make sure you write it down. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it really does. I have a lot of clarity now. Yes, yes, and yes. Relaxing, chic, natural. I first of all, I just love the word chic. It just does something to me. So I love that. Relaxing, chic, and natural. Love that. Love that. So we know that all of the vibes that is going to be with Annie's brand is going to be relaxing, is going to be chic, and is going to be natural. And what that may look like, it may be tans and browns and greens and greenery and bamboo and rocks and water. And I mean, those are the things that you may, associate with that. So you know that if you have relaxing, chic, and natural, it's not going to be neon colors. It's not going to be big, bold, bright colors. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be loud and obnoxious. We know that this is going to be something that is going to be calming, restful, peaceful, those type of things. So you know that if your content is on the opposite side of that spectrum of what you just said, then you're going in the wrong direction with your content. You're going in the wrong direction with your branding, right? So these three words really help you to hone in on how to produce what you need to produce for your audience. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me see. Miss Loy says luxurious, holistic well-being, and serenity. Got it. Luxurious, holistic well-being, and serenity. Good morning, Miss Linda. Miss Linda said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my miracles today. You know, we love it when you say that, girl. Yes. Let's see. Relaxing, chic, luxurious, natural, free. Okay. Okay, got you. Got you. And so we know that we are going to play up on the natural, right? Because that's going to mean something to your customers. The people who are supposed to be meant for you, natural is going to mean something to them. It's going to resonate with them. It's going to make them feel like I am doing something great for my body, the environment, my health, my family, my friends. I'm doing something amazing for them in their natural journey, in their raw journey, in their preservative free journey, and that kind of area. So you know that your content has to resonate in that area. Your content has to reside in that area, right? Good morning, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell, how you doing? I caught the replay last night. Good. What's your three words, girl? What's your three brand descriptors? What three words describe your brand? What three words describe your brand? Do y'all understand? Do y'all see how utilizing the three words that describe your brand kind of puts you in a zone where you can create from that space? Do you guys see how that can help you to really connect with your audience? It can help you to really connect with your messaging. It'll help you to really connect with the imagery. It'll help you really connect with all of that. Can y'all see that those three words really brings you together? Because now you're not like, oh, I think it's all of these things and you all over the place. Now you know, okay, at least I know that I'm working within this area right here. And so within this area, this is where I am going to produce from. I'm going to produce from this area. So I know all of my information, all of my content is going to come from here. Yes? Yes, and yes. Let me know. I am. Gotcha. Miss Linda says relaxing, educational, and appealing. Relaxing, educational, and appealing. I would probably use the educational and the content pillars, and not to describe the brand so much, but what is that feeling you want people to have about themselves, Miss Linda? What do you want them to have? So I would use the education definitely, because you definitely need the education. You have a wealth of knowledge about skin and hair, right? So definitely that. But what is that thing that you want people to feel when they experience you? What do I get when I get you, Miss Linda? You know what I'm saying? What is that feeling you want me to have? Do you want me to feel freedom? Do you want me to feel confidence? Do you want me to feel like motivated? No, no, motivated would still be a content bucket. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of feeling. That kind of feeling. Miss Quell says she's working on her 3 words. Got you, got you, got you. Yes, that's true. Because it's a hi everyone. Yes, yes, and yes. So I think all of you guys who are a little stuck with the content, stuck with not knowing what to produce, stuck with like what direction that you were going to go into, as long as your content is fitting into those 3 words, I think you're going to be fine. Again, you got your content buckets and your subcategories, that kind of thing, but we're going to make it work within what we know, right? What we know. Let me see. Let me see. I have to work on it. Okay. Okay. Um, because what about what do you feel that you bring when you when you do somebody's hair, Miss Linda, and or you using your products on them? What is the feeling that they feel? What is that thing that they get from you? And that thing that they get from you, it resonates with your soul. It resonates with your soul, and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, yes, I did my job. And it's a consistent feeling that everybody gets. They may experience it different ways, but it is a consistent feeling that these people are getting when they're utilizing your products, or when they're using when you're giving them a service. What is that thing that you love to feel? Happy, beautiful. Okay. Let me see. Happy and beautiful. I would go so far to say, Miss Linda, is I would say confidence. Because if you're helping people to get their edges back, if you're helping people to feel like they can grow their hair again, if you're feeling like people can style their hair effortlessly, I would think that one of the words that I would use to describe my brand would be confident. I would make women feel confident, children feel confident, men feel confident, because confident can cover a lot of things, right? I could feel confident about my edges growing back. I could feel confident that my hairstyle looks amazing. I could feel confident that my hair is growing. I could feel confident that my hair is shiny. I can feel confident that I no longer have split ends. I can feel confident that these products are really working in my hair, and I love the fact that they're handmade. I love the fact that they're natural. Those type of things, I think confident can encompass a lot of things. So I think for me, one of the things that I would use for you, I think, would be confidence. Hey D, you late but you here, but it's okay, girl, we still here with you. We still here with you. So I think confidence would definitely be one of the things that I would use. The holistic well-being is self-care. Got you. Got you. And remember, Miss Lois, we're gonna tie in the bees, the beehives, the whole science of the thing. We're going to tie that all in, because that is your expertise. That is where you are. And she remember she was saying about the honeycomb kind of thing, and have that throughout everywhere. So I think that would be dope for you, Miss Lois. And you started it. I did see you started, but I don't know if you continued. Let me check if you continued with it, but I know that I did see it. I did see it. The honeycomb, the bee, all of that, all of that, all of that. Let me see. Let me see, Miss Lois. So, for the logo, we got the beehive. We see all of that. Let me see. No, we got to bring it back. We got to bring it back. Yep. We need to bring it back. We need to see a bee everywhere, even if that bee or that honeycomb is at the bottom of your post. You know what I'm saying? Like if you make the post and you put your honeybee or the honeycomb on the corner of your whatever post, we need to see it everywhere. I need to see queenies everywhere. We need to see bees everywhere. I think that will be dope for you. Fun, elevating, and relaxing. That is nice. I love it. Fun, elevating, and relaxing. Yes, I got it. It's what I needed. I have not continued it. Okay. Okay. So yes, Miss Lois, I think that would be great for you. Yes, I've seen so many things to do for Miss Lois. Her brand is dope. Yes, and it goes with her name. Yes, it does. I think everybody in this room have the everything that you need though. What is the word? With all, what's the word? I forgot. I can't think of it, and I probably will think about it when I get off. But I think everybody has what they need to make their brand amazing and dope. I think everybody's brand in here is amazing, and I think that you guys can be selling out like crazy, like hotcakes. As long as you commit to your brand, as long as you are an intentional about the things that you want, as long as you are doing your roadmap to success, so that you know that you are setting realistic goals for the things that you actually want. I think everybody in here can do an amazing job with their brand. I think everybody's brand in here is different. I think everybody has something different that they're bringing to the table. And I think that as soon as they hone into their magic, y'all are going to take off. Y'all are going to take off. That is what I'm feeling in my spirit. That's what I'm getting right now. And that's the message that I'm getting right now, that I think that once everybody in here taps into their magic, once everybody taps into what they're, and I'm going to ask this too, what is your UVP, your unique value proposition, or your unique selling proposition, or you can even say what's your unique selling point. But I want to know what makes you different, what makes you stand out. Once you are confident in what makes you stand out, once you are confident in what makes you different, and you don't have to worry about blending in with everybody else, you don't have to make sure that you fit in with what's going on right now, what's trending. Once you start feeling that vibe, like I'm in my own lane and I am unwittable, right? You are going to take over. I think you are going to take over. The confidence, you're going to get the confidence, everything that you need to get your behind out there, produce this content, feel comfortable with the work, that not comfortable, but confident, feel confident about the work that you're about to put out, and make sure that it is going all the way across the board. And also knowing that the content that you're putting out is going to resonate with your dream customers. I think y'all are about to kill it. I think y'all about to shut the game down. And that's just how I feel. And if I'm feeling that way, I want y'all to feel that way. Like, I don't want you to feel that way because I feel that way, but I want you to get that kind of energy about your branding. I want you to get that kind of energy about your business. I want you to get that kind of energy about you sharing your gift to the world, because it is time to stop playing small. Stop playing small. Stop playing small. And I need to write that down, because that is something that really sticks out to me, because I have an idea. So stop playing small. And I probably got to go looking through all my little piece of papers to find all my little Nikki isms. But stop playing small. Stop playing small. Now is the time for you to just jump out of your shell. Now is the time for you to take over. Now is the time for you to capitalize on your idea. Now is the time for you to start getting excited about the thing that you started. Now you should not feel confusion in this moment. Right here, right now, with us together, everybody in this room. I don't care if you feel confusion afterward, but in this moment right here, you should have a moment of clarity, because you got word about what your branding needs to look like. You got word about the direction you need to go in. You already know. You've been sitting here with coffee. You've been sitting with us for Coffee with Nikki for some time, right? You have every single thing that you need. Now it is time for you to step out and take a leap of faith and do the thing. and do the thing. Let me know if y'all with me. Put some ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me. Put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Let me see. I agree. Yes, yes, and yes. Yolanda, thank you for helping. Awesome. Yes, yes, and yes. Laura said her brand descriptors are joyful, sweet, and cheerful. Yes. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Be Quenched Body Care is be Quenched Body Care is not just a brand, it's a celebration of luxurious self-care. Come on, luxurious self-care. Come on. Come on. Yes, we are a room of movers and shakers. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Right? I know that's right. Place more wear. I'm telling y'all, if you are not, if you decide that you want to not do something, or you decide that now may not even be the time. There's nothing wrong if you say now is not the time. There may be reasons why now is not the time. Maybe your health, maybe family situations, maybe relationship situations. There may be reasons why now is not the time. But for you to sit on some information, for you to sit on some energy that you could be using that is going to propel your brand, to propel your business forward, if you don't start utilizing, if you don't start taking advantage of the energy that's even in this room, everybody in this room is supporting one another. Everybody in this room is happy for one another. Everybody in here is encouraging one another. If you are not moving on this, there's nothing else that's going to encourage you. No, I'm just joking. But it's time for you to move. It's time for you to move. It is time for you to get excited about your future. It is time for you to get excited about your brand. It is time for you to get fired up about the thing that you had growing in you. It is time for you to get fired up about that thing and release it. Release it to the world and let the world understand what you got going on. Let the world start loving what you got going on. They can't love it in your head. They can't love it in your spirit. You got to put that thing out so that they can love it and they can enjoy it. They can try it and they can experience what you are. Y'all with me? Y'all with me in the chat? Let me know. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Crystal. Is this Crystal or Annie? Crystal or Annie Lakashara? Let me know. Y'all need to, when you leave this live, when we end Coffee with Nikki this morning, I need y'all to get your pen, your pad. Let me stop. That's what I say in the morning. I need y'all to start writing some things down. I need y'all to start writing and just let your pen just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. You are no longer stuck. I release it from you, right? You are no longer stuck. You are full of ideas. You are full of creativity. You are full of energy. You are full of the ideas that you need that are going to move you forward. And this momentum, this motivation right now is going to wear off. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It may wear off by lunchtime. It may wear off and it may continue throughout the day. It may wear off when you go to bed at night, right? It's going to wear off. But I need you to get excited about your future. I need you to find that thing, find that why, find that fuel that is going to make you excited about what you need to do to get to your destination. What's the path that I need to do? What's the path that I need to take in order for me to get to my destination? Where's that fuel? What's that passion? Where's the passion at? Find that passion that is dormant. Right? Find the passion that you no longer had. You had an idea, but now you're not excited about that idea anymore. Find that idea. Find that passion. And when you find that passion, use that passion to be the fuel that is going to guide you to your destination. That is going to help you take you to where you want to go. Revitalize that thing. Revitalize that dormant idea. Revitalize that dormant energy. Take control of yourself. Take control of yourself. Take control of your ideas. Take control of the fact that you are the master of your own destiny. Take control. Take control and stop leaving it up to other people to make you feel some type of way. Stop leaving it up to chance for you to feel like your business is going to move somewhere. Stop leaving it up to, oh, I'm just going to see what's going to happen. And you're not even moving towards any direction, right? Stop feeling that you need something from outside places in order for you to feel like you have what you need in order for you to move forward and for you to let this thing out in the world. Let the thing out into the world. Release it. Release it. It's time. It's time. Everybody put in the chat, it's time. I need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to feel it. I need y'all to, I need my energy right now to be contagious. I need it to be contagious. It's time. It's time. Put it in the chat. It's time. And I'm saying, I want you to feel it. I want you to believe it. I want you to be like, yes, this is it. This is it. This. If I am going to do anything, I'm going to do it right now. If it's going to happen for me, it is going to happen right now. Yes, things happen in God's timing, but you got to do the work. Faith without works is dead. You got to do the work. You got to start moving towards the thing that you say that you want. You can't say, oh yeah, I had this great idea and I'm just waiting for whatever to come to me so I could do what I need to do. Oh no, you need to be moving towards that thing. You need to be moving towards that thing. Period. You need to be moving towards that thing. It's time. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody put it's time in the chat. Was saying my understanding of my brand. Oh, okay. I'm like, Crystal. I know she told me her name was Annie. Got you. Crystal clear. Got you. It's time. It's time. It's been time. Come on, Tamara. It's been time. It's time. Release it. Good morning, Christina. Good morning. And welcome to Coffee with Nikki. Release it. Yes, I love that. I was just telling my daughter yesterday, this is the last year and season for me to be in between. Hello. I need to get up and make that money and reclaim everything that is mine. Yes, and yes. Welcome to Nikki's TED Talk. Welcome to my TED Talk. Yes, it is time. It is time for you to get off your butt. It is time for you to make time. I don't care if you work a 9 to 5. I don't care if you are a mom. I don't care if you have you're going to school and you're working and you're doing this and you're doing that. I don't care what it is. Fine. I don't care if you find 15 minutes to yourself. I don't care if it's only 15 minutes. Find that time, utilize that time, and make that 15 minutes work for you. Make that 15 minutes the best 15 minutes of your life. Make that 15 minutes the 100. You give yourself 100% of what you want to do with your business. So 100% focus. Let this be the time that you do that. Right? I don't care if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever that looks like for you based on your lifestyle. Figure it out. Figure it out and schedule it in. If it's important for you to be successful, schedule in your success. Schedule in your success. You schedule in your appointments. You schedule in when you got to go to work. You schedule in when you got to take the kids somewhere. You schedule in all of these other things. You schedule in your friend time. You schedule in your vacations. You schedule in all of that. Schedule in your success. Your success is going to reap rewards for you consistently if you show up consistently. You got to show up. If you're not showing up for yourself and you keep on putting it off, it's going to be put off till forever. So I'm saying to you, whatever time you have, schedule in your success. Schedule in your success. I don't care how much time it is. And I'm going to share a little story with y'all because I said I was going to start sharing more of my life because, this is all you guys see. You guys don't understand my background. Sometimes I give a little something, I give glimpses, but I never really go and tell my story, right? So I'm going to share my story with you guys, and I'm going to share my story to tell you guys that there is no excuses. There is no excuses. If you want something to happen, it can happen, but it only can happen if you guys are going to put in the work. It's only going to happen if you are disciplined enough to get the work done. It's only going to happen if you're intentional about putting in the work. It's going to happen when you're consistent. I'm going to take 15 minutes and I'm going to give myself 15 minutes every day, right? It's only going to happen then. When I started this business, you already know I've been a full-time entrepreneur even before, not this is Bubble Babes University, but I do have my own bath and body company, which is Bubble Babes. This is initially where I started, and I started that 13 years ago. And so when I started, I was also working as, doing full-time entrepreneur stuff. You didn't want to work a 9 to 5. That's just me. But that whole thing came from me not wanting to put my kids in daycare. So since I never wanted to put my kids in daycare, I had to figure out a way that I could be home, that I could make enough money, that I could provide for all of us, right? And so I did what I had to do. So um I would make costumes for dancers. That was one of the things that I was doing. And then I had started the company, right? So I wasn't really all the way there yet. But when I started the company, my brother had my brother had a kid, right? And so me and my brother is extremely close. And I said, well, because how I felt about putting my kids in daycare, because when the kids are so small, and this is not, I'm not shaming nobody. I understand if you have to put your kids in daycare, you got to put your kids in daycare. You don't have options. I understand that, right? But I chose not to, because I'm like, when they're little, there's so many things that could happen to them. They can't speak to you. They can't tell you if somebody is mistreating them. They can't tell you what's going on. And so, that is like really something that stuck to me. I don't know why I was so attached to it, but I was. So when my brother had kids, I was living in Connecticut and he was living here in Pennsylvania. And so he had his first kid, and I told him, I said, well, when your baby is born, I'll move back home and I will help you with the baby so that you guys could go back to work and do what you need to do, so that the baby is not in daycare. You can feel good that your sister's home watching the baby, and I'm going to take care of the baby. I'm going to do the best that the best for the baby and everything. So that's what happened. So I moved everything back to Pennsylvania, the business and everything. And so I had a newborn that I was taking care of, because my brother went back to work immediately. His girlfriend went back to work 2 weeks after giving birth. And so I was taking care of a newborn for some quite some time, and still running my business. So I'm taking care of the newborn, running my business. Then boom, a year later, the next baby comes. So they got two babies now. So now I have a 1-year old and I have a newborn. And I'm taking care of both of them, running my business, and still trying to, be the best auntie and everything for them. Right. So most nights I was going to bed at about 3, 4 in the morning. 3, 4 in the morning, because I would take care of them and I would work in between naps. I would work if they were watching a movie and they were good. But I'm always constantly checking on them and making sure everybody was good. But I was working when I can, in little pockets of time, but still able, as a full-time entrepreneur. I remember I said I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So now I'm taking care of my brother's kids. My kids are bigger, so they're not grown, but they're, they can take care of themselves. They can cook themselves breakfast and that type of thing. So I didn't really have to worry about them. But in the morning, until like about 3, 4 o'clock till the kids came home, when the kids came home, I had somebody to help while I was doing what I needed to do. But when they went home, my kids did their homework and then they went to bed. That's when I was able to really focus on my business. So then I'm working on my business at about 10 o'clock till whatever time. So I got orders going out. I'm building my business. I'm trying to do all of these things. And I'm shipping out packages with them when they're going out to work, because I can't leave the house, right? Because I got two babies. So I'm sending my packages out with them. Like, can you please take this to the post office on your way out? Da 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 da. But I still was able to do it. I was still able to figure it out. I was still able to run my business with two small babies, and two of my own kids. Not to mention, my kids were very active. My kids are very active. So I got one in football over here. I got one in track over here. I got one in um the business. What was it called? It was called, I know it's called FBLA. And I got one kid over here. He's doing all of the business stuff. He's pitching his ideas. He's going to Harrisburg. He's doing all of these things, right? So I got two kids doing two different things, and I'm taking them everywhere, right? I'm still operating as a full-time entrepreneur. So I say all of this to say, and then not to mention, I ended up taking my other nephew, because my other nephew was living with me, and he also, when he's in school, and he wasn't a baby, so I didn't have to worry about taking care of him as a baby, because he knew how to take care of himself. But he had his own activities. He was in band, he was in football, he was in band, football, and he did something else. And so and everybody is in different schools. Everybody is in different schools. I got the middle school. Yeah, I have the middle school. I got the high school, right? And I'm running to different events. And after all of that, I still take care of my business. So I say all of that to say there is no excuse as to why you can't do something. There is no excuse why you can't find time in your day in order to focus on you. If you this is something that you want to do for yourself. I don't understand if this is something that's going to help you grow, to be better, to help you have financial freedom, for you to have, generational wealth and all the things that you say that you want for yourself. If this is going to help you, then I say all of that to say that make time to schedule in your success. Make time to schedule in your success. Do y'all feel me? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And not to mention, when I first moved back, I was still going to the clubs to take my outfits to the clubs, because when they came home, I did all my stuff during the day. This is earlier on when I decided I'm not going to go to the clubs anymore. It took some time, but I had to focus 100% on Bubble Babes, and I couldn't do both anymore because I was sewing, which took up most of my time, and then I was also making soap, which took up a lot of time too. So I couldn't do both at the same time, right? So I had to decide I was going to choose one of them. And so I decided to let the sewing go and focus on Bubble Babes, because this is the business that I was building. And so, not to mention, I would be doing all of that during the day and still going out to the club at night and coming home at 5 in the morning, then getting my kids ready and taking care of two little babies. And it was a lot. It was a lot. So if you want success, if you want things to happen, there is no excuse why it cannot happen, right? Stop looking for these long, lush moments in time, these chunks in time that you're going to have. Everything is going to be in alignment and everything is just going to work out just perfectly fine. You're not going to have no issues, no problems, no anything, no distractions. You're not going to have these long, luxurious chunks of time. So figure out what time you can give yourself every single day to commit to making yourself better, to commit to growing your business, to commit to making this thing happen for you. Y'all with me? Y'all feel what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And my mother used to be like, you can't keep working like this. You can't keep doing this. But I knew I knew what I wanted, and I knew what I didn't want. And I knew that I had to make it work. I knew that I had to make it work. Right? It has to work, or it has to work. I knew that I have people depending on me, right? I got my kids depending on me. I have my nephews depending on me. My brother is depending on me. I got these people depending on me, and I got to make it happen. I got to make it happen. All the while saying I'm not going to be working no 9 to 5. I'm going to be making, I got to make this work. And I had to make it work. I had to make it work. So there's no excuse. Everybody put no excuses in the chat. No excuses in the chat why you cannot do something. Why you cannot do something. I would have my nephew in the kitchen with me, and I would put pots down on the floor and give him a wooden spoon and some other stuff and just lay him there. And I would have to tune out the noise and just let him go crazy on those things so I could still do what I needed to do, so that, I keep him entertained and I'm still working. And I'm still working. So everybody put no excuses in the chat. I don't care if you just had a baby. I don't care if you have kids. I don't care if you're taking care of an elderly family member. I don't care if you are, you're working your 9 to 5 and you're doing this and you're doing, I don't care what that thing is. I'm pretty sure you can find a pocket of time. I'm pretty sure you could say, I'm going to take my lunch break and I'm going to focus 100% on completing this task or doing this thing or doing this for my business. I could take my lunch break and I can do that. And I'll eat while I'm doing this, or I'll do this while I'm doing this. A lot of the times you're mindlessly doing things on time that you could utilize that is going to be effective for you. You can find time to make these things happen. You can find time to make these things happen. No excuses in the chat. No excuses in the chat. No excuses. No excuses. And let me tell y'all, the noise was crazy. My nephew banging on the pots, opening cabinets, opening clothes, because he moving around. I didn't care. I didn't care. I said, in order for me to get this thing done, I got to do this. I'm not going to wait till nap time, because when nap time comes, I'm going to do A, B, and C. Or if nap time, when nap time comes, I'm going to take a nap with them. Right? So there's no excuses why you can't find pockets of time. No excuses why you cannot find pockets of time to get these things done. None. None. I have always been like a nurturer. I've always, I'm the oldest. So I've always been taking care of my brothers and sisters. I've always been the person that had to take them places and do things with them. The same thing as being a parent, the same thing as being an auntie. That I always have been that person, right? I had to make it work. I had to make it work for everybody. I had to make it work, and not only am I making it work, but I got to I got to be the example of hard work. I got to be the example of how things should be operating and things like that. I am showing them how to be an adult, or how to be independent, or how to be, you know what I'm saying? Like how to be an entrepreneur or whatever. I'm trying to do all of these things within what I got going on. Right? And I don't have the option to slack and say, well, I don't choose to be a parent today, because that's not where my heart is. Some people have that thing in them that they could just turn it off and not want to be a parent, and they could walk away and not think about it. I don't have that thing. Right? I don't have that thing. I want to help. I want to be there. I want to be of service. And so I have to make it work. I have to make it work. People are watching. People are watching. My sons are watching. Right? So no excuses. No excuses in the chat. Right? Multitasking. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I was like, take these pots, take this TV. No. I was making it work. I was making it work. If not now, when? Come on. If not now, when? When you going to do it? When you going to decide that it's my time? When you going to decide that it's my time? Figure out where you can put it. Again, it doesn't have to be long periods of time. If you don't have a whole entire day, you don't have 8 hours to commit to this, you don't have 4 hours to commit to it, whatever that looks like for you. If that is an hour, let it be an hour. If it is a half an hour, let it be a half an hour. If it's the time from you leaving work, if it is the time from you leaving work to you getting home, that's your time then. But be 100% invested in that time. Be 100% invested in what it is that you want to accomplish within that time that you are allowing yourself. Right? Sometimes we sabotage our business by finding faults before we try. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because we'll make up excuses before we even try. We'll say all the things that won't work before we even try. We don't know if they're not going to work, but we'll make up something. Did I know when I said that I was going to help my brother with the kids? Did I know how much time it was going to take away from my business or whatever? No, I said it's got to happen. It's got to happen because this is what I want to do for my brother. I love my brother. This is how it's going to happen. I did what it took. I did what it took in order for me to make sure that they were okay, my nephews were okay, my kids were okay, everybody was happy. I did what it took. I did what it took. I had to. I had to. I didn't make up excuses. I could have easily made up excuses. Well, I got the babies, so I can't make products. I was making soap, I was making body butters, I was packaging, shipping, and all of that stuff. I could have easily made up excuses. I would have my sons help me put the orders together, put the labels on, wrap boxes, pack boxes. I would have my sons help me while I was doing it to make up for the time that, during the day when I was with my nephews. All right, we gotta hurry up. We on go. We gotta go to the post office. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I would have them do that too. I would have them help. I could have made up excuses as to why I didn't have time to have my business. I got to take care of kids. I can't do it. My kids got activities after school. I can't do it. On top of that, I was taking my neighbor's kids to school, to the bus stop. Well, I wasn't, it wasn't like a big deal. I would watch my neighbor's kids. Y'all already know Keithy went to the Coast Guards. He actually went Tuesday. He went. I would take them, I would keep the youngest because the other one had to go to the bus stop early, the oldest. I would keep him for an hour in the morning, keep him entertained, doing crafts, making slime, making clay things, drawing art, all of that, an hour before he went to school. Just to keep him engaged. It wasn't that, nothing wrong with him or anything, but just things that he liked to do. And I just, I'm crafty. I'm like, let's do some stuff, right? Let's make this hour fun. And then I would take him to the bus stop, come back home and do what I needed to do, right? I could have made excuses. I don't have time. I'm busy taking care of everybody. I'm busy. I can't do it. I could have easily made excuses as to why I couldn't run my business. But I didn't make up any excuses. I made it work for me. And my schedule is not going to look like anybody else's schedule, and my path is not going to look like anybody else's path. But I carved out the time that I need in order for me to do it. I stayed up as late as I needed to stay up in order to make sure that the job got done. I woke up as early as I needed to wake up in order to make sure that everybody was breakfast out the house ready to go. Right? I did what I needed to do. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? No excuses. Now is the time. Yes, you had that big mama energy. I'm telling you, you got to make it work. You got to make it work. So I say all of that to say, y'all already know. Now is the time for y'all to stop playing yourself small. Now is the time for you to show up for yourself. Now is the time for you to take this idea that you have and make it grand. Now is the time for you to start moving to your destination. Stop making excuses. Like Christina says, stop sabotaging yourself and creating barriers for yourself that doesn't need to exist. Stop creating those things for yourself. So, with that being said, y'all, I want y'all to go on over to Allie Ray's page, Allie Ray Haney. Go to her page. If you enjoyed yesterday's class, I want you to go follow her. I want you to leave her a review. Either send her a DM and leave her a review, or you can just put it on a comment on one of her posts to engage with her and let her know that you really absolutely enjoyed yesterday's live. Let her know if you caught the replay or whatever. There's a free masterclass that Malaysia is going to give for you guys. The free masterclass is only going to be available to the people who were at the homecoming, who purchased your homecoming ticket, and the Honor Society. So if you are part of the Honor Society, you will be able to attend Malaysia's free masterclass. If you purchased your homecoming ticket, you'll also be able to attend Malaysia's masterclass. Malaysia's masterclasses are amazing. Her classes are amazing. You leave feeling great. You feel like she just gives you something, manifestation and alignment and doing things that resonate with you. This is her gift. This is where Malaysia shines, and so you definitely want to be in the building. And she is magical anytime you are in the room with her. She is magical anytime you're having a conversation with her. It's just absolutely amazing. So you'll also have those free things too. So and check your emails, because within your emails you have the free branding guide from Allie Ray, and you also have access to her branding audit. So make sure that you guys click on that, check your emails, make sure that our emails are not going to your spam folders, so that you can get your freebies from Allie Ray Haney. So what else did you guys enjoy today? Are you guys excited? Let me know how you feeling before we close out today. Are you excited? Are you amped up? Are you like, I'm not playing small no more, this is it, this is my time, this is my season, this is where I'm showing up for myself, because nobody else is showing up for me. Nobody's coming to save the day. I tell y'all all the time, nobody's coming on with their cape to come and save the day for you. You got to save the day for you. So what does that look like? Right? So yes, with that being said, y'all, we are here Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time, for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Is the weekend. You won't see us unless you are in the Honor Society. If you're in Honor Society, we are having our accountability meeting on Sunday at 6 p.m. We're having our accountability on Sunday at 6 p.m. There is a new book that is for you guys. If you are part of the book club it's also in the Honor Society, there's a new book that I have added to the reading list. What else? What else? What else? Don't forget to grab your downloads. If you are not yet part of the community, you guys know, go to Bubble Babes, BABEZ University.com. Click community, set you up an account. It is free to join. There's information and things that you can grab there. Also, updates and everything will be there. And if you would like to take it a little further and you would like to join the Honor Society, the Honor Society is an all access subscription based membership. You have access to previous lives, downloads, templates, resources, classes, accountability group, book club. All of that is available in the Honor Society. What else? What else do I want to tell y'all? I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I know most of you guys are at work at 9 o'clock in the morning and you're sneaking off to listen, or you know what I'm saying? And I just want to let you guys know I sincerely appreciate you guys for rocking with me. And I hope that something that I said today resonated with you. I hope that's, the hour that you invested is something that you're going to reap the rewards off of. That's going to help you today, tomorrow, and the rest of your life. Share the information with a friend. Share this information with somebody who's going to listen, because if you teach them, you're teaching you again. What else do I want to tell you guys? What else? What else? What else? Oh, don't forget, if you are watching and you got this far and you have not yet subscribed, I need y'all to subscribe, wherever that's at. Turn on your notifications bell so you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, as you guys know, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What else? What else? What else? That's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Let me see what you guys are saying. Now is the time. Now is the time. Yes, truth. Yes, Miss Linda. Melissa says, I used to play small because I was so afraid of looking like a know-it-all. But now I really don't care. I'm not dimming my light anymore. Absolutely. Like I think her name is Rashonda. Like she says, let's take it to the board. She said, I'm not dimming my light. If you think my light is too bright, then you need to put on a pair of sunglasses, because I'm not dimming my light for you. I'm not dimming my light for you. So whatever it is for you to feel good in my light, you're going to have to do for yourself. But I'm not going to dim my light. I am not going to play myself small. I'm not going to play myself. Because God made me in his image. And if God made me in his image with all of his greatness, I got a little speckle of that, then why am I playing myself small to make you feel comfortable? Who are you? Who are you? Right? So let me know if you got some good energy today. Let me know if you are energized. Let me know if you are motivated. Let me know you are about to take over. Let me know you're about to take over. Let me see. Thank you, Nikki, for the gems. Thank you so much, Miss Lois. Have a great weekend. Or if you are having an event, I pray that you sell out. Are you having an event, Miss Lois, this weekend? I know you are always at you have your weekend market. So let me know if you had an event. I hope you sell out too, sis. I love our community. Thank you so much, Alonza, girl. We love you too, girl. I got it. You're not been dimming your light anymore. I read it right. I read it right. So let me know, closing out, what are your feelings? Today's Saturday and Sunday. I hope you have amazing events, Miss Lois. I sure do. I sure do. Let me know you revitalized, you energized, you motivated, you inspired. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What are we feeling before we close out? Before we close out, Amped Up Fridays is back. Amped Up Fridays is back. I had days of the week, but we kind of like drifted off of those days of the week. But we had Amped Up Fridays, and Amped Up Fridays, we amped up this Friday. We amped up this Friday. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, I'm excited. I'm inspired. Yes, yes. What are you guys feeling? Put it in the chat. Motivated. Yes. Come on, motivated. What are you guys feeling in the chat? Let me know. Let me know before y'all walk out. Give me that word. Before you walk out, let me get the word. Before you walk out, let me get the word. I'm motivated. Yes. Come on, somebody. And do not forget, please, again, if you checked out last night's class. Oh, if you missed last night's class, you got the replay. The replay is only going to be available till 7 p.m. on my YouTube channel. So, or here, right? That replay for yesterday's branding consistency class is only going to be available until 7 p.m. After that, it goes into the Honor Society. After that, it goes into the honor society, so you don't want to miss it. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, I'm late, but good morning. Happy Friday, girl. You catch the replay. You can catch the replay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Have a good weekend, y'all. Have a good weekend, Miss Quell. Are you at the markets too this weekend? I feel encouraged. Yes. Come on, Tamara. Yes, yes, and yes. Are you at the Ponce markets? How you say it? Ponce or Ponce? Ponce. I don't Ponce, right? Ponce City Markets. Are you there? Are you there this weekend? Feeling elevated. Yes. Come on, elevation. Come on, elevation. Yes, yes, and yes. I'm gonna need you guys on Monday. I'm gonna need you guys. Think about some things that I say. I remember I asked you guys when we was doing homecoming some things that I say, but I didn't write those things down. So I need y'all to tell me some things that I say because I have something that I'm thinking about doing in the works. Cheryl said, I've been awake since 3 a.m. I am pumped to get my Christmas candles done. If I don't do it, it will not get done. Let's get these Christmas candles together, Miss Cheryl. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me see. So we are about to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember, we are on the road to 100K, so I'm going to need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to take this video out. I need you to share it with friends. Tell them subscribe. Tell them to subscribe. You got some entrepreneur friends that are thinking about, they got an idea. They want to start getting into it and start building something. Tell them come join us over here. Tell them come join us over here and subscribe. With that being said, y'all, I will see you guys on Monday. You guys have an amazing weekend. I know that I will. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I will have an amazing weekend. I was going to take off next week, but I'm not going to take off next week because if you guys need some motivation for Black Friday, if you guys need some ideas for, Black Friday, I know you should already be doing what you're going to do for Black Friday, but just in case you may have some issues, you may have some things that you need or something that may help you, I'm going to be around. So I'll definitely be here next week. So with that being said, y'all, I will talk to y'all on Monday and I will flood your stories because y'all just know that's just what I do. So see y'all later. Have a great weekend, y'all. Bye, y'all.